See children, next we will have making true copy of a list. So that means you see there is a list called colors with the elements red, blue, green, and next you are assigning B is equal to colors. See what the comment they have given doesn't copy the list. Why? Because so if you make changes, so yeah, simply you are assigning the list colors to another variable B. So this will not happen. So how can you assign the list to the variable B? You see here you have to use B is equal to list of colors, where colors is a list with the elements red, blue and green. Now you have assigned like this B is equal to list of colors. So now your B will become red, blue and green. And so the like this you can copy. This is they have given this as a deep copy. Okay, so this is one way of copying a list to another list. It's simply in terms of a variable B. Now this B has become a list with the same elements what you have given in the list color. And now let's go to the index method. Index. So in index method this function returns the index of first matched item. So first matched item, you see the list, you have a list L1 13 18 11 16 18 14. Suppose I am going to search the element 18. What will happen? Say there are two 18s, but it gives you the index position 1 because this is 0 1 2 3 4. The next 18 is there in the fourth index, but it will display only the first index, which is available, or the item which is matched. So now it is displaying 1. Next one is your append method. You know what is append? Append method adds an item to the end of the list. So it works as per the following syntax. Look at the syntax. What is the syntax for append method? List followed by append of item. List followed by append of item. So now you see the same list colors equal to red, green, blue, colors dot append yellow. So now if we try to display the colors, it is showing red, green, blue and yellow. So now you know what is append as like strings. Here also you are doing the same thing. List function, first one is append method, index method, append method, and also you made a true copy of a list. And now let's go with the other functions. Like the next method is your extend method. The next is your extend method. So list dot extend of list. So what it does, it takes carefully one element and returns no value. Okay, see here, let's go with the the extend method is also used for adding multiple elements, okay, to a list. So the extend function with the format is list dot extend of list. You're going to add multiple elements. Previously we had an append function that adds one element. Okay, it's better go with the example. T1 equal to ABC, T2 is equal to D comma E. T1 dot extend of T2. So now T1 will become, it's extending the remaining values what you have added as a list with the available list T1. Now this will become now T2 is same, but T1 is appended with the other list what we call as T2. And now append and extend is difference between append and extend is, while append function adds one element to its list extended to its list, whereas extended can add multiple elements from a list supplied to it as an argument. And now let's see the insert method. List dot insert position comma item. It takes two arguments and returns no value. Takes two arguments and returns no value. So the first argument POS is the index of the element before which the second argument item or second argument or item is to be added. Look at the example T1 AEU, T1 dot insert of 2 comma I. Now your T1 will become AEIU. 2 comma I. That means what? You are going to insert the letter I in the index position 2. 0, 1, 2. Already in 2 U is there, but now you are trying to insert in the 2 position I. So A, E, I, U. Then next method is the pop method. This is used to remove the item from the list. List dot pop of index. So it takes one optional argument and returns a value, the item being deleted. So it takes one optional argument and returns a value. So look at the example given here. The pop removes an element from the given position in the list and returns it. If no index is specified, pop removes the return. Pops removes and returns the last item in the list. So this is very important. Already we have used all this, but anyway it's a recall for you. T1, look at T1, KA, some elements are given, 7 elements are given. Element equal to T1 dot pop of 0. So now you try to display which element you have popped up. It is K. So the pop removes an element from the given position in the list and returns it. Returns it. So this is the meaning. The pop removes an element from the given position in the list and returns it. And now the next one is T1, AEIPQU. Element 2 is equal to T1 dot pop. So now element simply you have given. So what it is happening, if no index is specified, it will remove the last element. This you have to note it. And then the remove method, what it will do, the remove method removes the first occurrence of the list item, first occurrence of the given item from the list. It is used as for the following format. The format is list dot remove of value. So it takes one essential argument and does not return anything. So it doesn't return anything. So T1, the list is given. T1 dot remove of A. So now it is removing and displaying. T1 dot remove of P. It's removing and displaying the rest of the element. The next is clear method. The clear removes all the items from the list and the list becomes empty. This after this function. So now list dot clear, you have a list L1 and you are giving list clear, and you see now your list has become empty. Until look at, unlike del list name, clear removes only the elements and not the list element. After clear, the list object still exists and an empty list. It won't be deleted totally. You will have an empty list. This is the difference between your del of list name and clear. Okay, so these are all the various functions we saw so far under the list.